welcome to another vlog. You guessed it, getting ready for the gym. And it's an odd afternoon, evening workout, not my usual thing. I'm not what you would call an evening person. I'm usually just not feeling it by this time of day. We're gonna work out tonight. I have powered down some coffee, so that's my pre-workout, if you will. And there was protein in that coffee because I ran out of cream and used protein powder instead. Am I becoming a gym bro? Because I feel like that's a real gym bro move to use protein powder as creamer in your coffee, but it's all I had and it worked and it tasted good. But anyway, I need to sort out my purse for one thing. This is my new purse I got at Target. I've been meaning to show you guys this. By the way, I've had this for a few weeks now. But I've been stuffing everything in it, including my gym stuff. So we're gonna sort this out while we make a little gym bag. And I have this little tote from Coors that I showed you guys a while back that I was using for going swimming. It's too small for swim stuff really. So I've actually got a different tote bag for that. But this one's perfect to put my gym stuff in because I don't need much with me at the gym. All the equipment there, right? And I don't shower there or anything like that. I live 2 minutes from the gym. Literally, it is pretty much right at the end of my street. So it's not that big a deal. I can just run home and take a shower and do whatever I need to do, change clothes. So I've got everything shoved in here. It's just too much in one purse. So I'm gonna take everything out of this purse, including my lifting straps, my small little bag of gym stuff, lifting gloves, headphones, a knife. You never know. I use it for opening packages in the car because I'm too impatient to wait till I'm home. Lots of trash, as usual. More trash. A hair clip. More trash. What the hell? I don't know what this even is. Better check it before I throw it away. Alright, that's for receipt for copay. I've got some SPF spray. I started carrying this Milani Make It Last sunscreen spray just to touch up on the go with. I got the idea from Emily Noel about doing that. Got some sunglasses. This pair from Discount Glasses. I swap out whatever sunglasses I'm wearing. I have them all in a bowl on the counter. Or I can just grab them on my way out. More trash. Straw paper. Mostly straw paper because I don't like to litter. So I just stick it in my purse if I have to. More straw paper. And in the middle part I have my wallet. So what's nice about this purse is that it has the long strap that you can tuck in or take off if you need to. And it's got 2 large compartments to put stuff in and they magnetically close. And it has a middle zip where you can hide things, which is where I keep my wallet. And my house keys are in here. Or my keys are in here, important cards like my ID. So yeah, that's all that's in the middle section. And I just keep that usually pretty well. I just pretty much keep that zipped up with the little zip tucked because I don't have to get in there that often. But I think it's such a nice little bag. It gives me quiet luxury feel, even though it's a Target bag and it was about, I think $30-ish. I like this little tag on it here. I love crocodile. Isn't that crocodile? Yeah, I think that's crocodile. I like patterned leather like that. And there's something just very sleek. I like the structure of this bag. I'm a fan of a structured bag. So yeah, let me put back my purse essentials, which will be the SPF, the hair clip, 10-to-1 hair clip on the go, the knife, it can go on one side, sunnies, I'm gonna go ahead and put back because I might want them tomorrow because I am going with Lila to her doctor's appointment. We're gonna go get lunch and stuff. So yeah, wow, that is all that needs to actually be in my purse. And I usually have my phone in here. The rest of the stuff in here was all gym stuff. So now we won't load the purse down. And I actually don't have any makeup in my purse. I usually have like at least a lipstick in here, but surprisingly I don't. Show you what carries me to the gym. I have my lifting straps. These I just got not too long ago, and they help you with mostly like pull stuff, deadlifts, RDLs, rows, anything that your grip can get fatigued really fast with, like especially if it's a heavy weight. My grip gives out before the rest of me does, so I picked some of these up, and you just do this, and then you wrap it around the weight, and you can grip it, and yeah, it's kind of hard to coordinate. I gotta practice with the coordinating part. It takes me way too long to get it situated, but these are just some basic ones. I liked these because they do have a little bit of a grippy texture to them. Some of them don't have that, and I'm like, why would it not have that? And then I have my old ass lifting gloves that are super old. I looked at getting a new pair, but my goodness, they're so pricey. Well, for the ones that I wanted, I was like, I don't feel like spending $30 on a pair of gloves because I don't use them that much. I don't know, don't find them to be the most as useful as I thought they would be. I thought I could use them to to help with my grip on stuff, but if anything, I feel like it kind of hinders me. And these are also a bit too big. But, you know, in case I need them for emergency situation. And these are decent gloves. I think I got them at the dollar store years ago, or Fred's or somewhere like that. Like I know they're like from a dollar store and they're really cheap. But I think they're a little large on me. It says they're a size medium, and I probably need a small. So there's that. My headphones. I need to get some new wireless ones. Mine crapped out. I have yet to replace them. So I'm using these for just when I'm doing my cardio. That's the only time I use my headphones. I don't like having headphones on while I'm doing the other stuff, because usually I'm lifting and doing stuff with my husband, and I'm not over there by myself. So I like to be able to talk and hear what's going on around me too. I don't like being isolated feeling. It's claustrophobic to me. So I only wear these while I'm doing my warm-up cardio stuff. Well, not really cardio for warm-up, but I do a warm-up on a recumbent bike just to loosen up and get blood flowing and all of that. And then I go into doing whatever weight training I'm doing for the day. And then I like to finish with cardio on the spin bike. So anyway, we got these. These are actually really nice headphones though. They come with my phone like 5 phones ago. Probably about 3 phones ago, when they still gave you headphones with them. But they're still kicking and they're still doing good. I actually ran my husband's through the washing machine and dried them, and they still work like brand new. So that's pretty cool. I think, what brand are these? AKG? Oh, I can't remember what that stands for. I know the brand. But in my little zip here, zipper bag, I have a little cleansing wipe from Sephora's, a coconut water cleansing wipe. It was just like a free sample, so I just keep that in there. I have glasses cleaner, Band-Aids, Band-Aids for blisters, floss, a perfume, and yeah, this is a Marc Jacobs Honey rollerball, which I'm actually going to take out because I don't want that to get broke. And it's my favorite perfume, and they don't make it anymore. And I have a little native deodorant that's a coconut vanilla. Look how cute. I love many things. It's so cute. Your little tiny deodorant. I don't think I've even used it. It does smell really nice. Yeah, I like cute things. Got a scrunchie, a mini floss, because again, minis. And I have like 110 of these from the dentist. Because they give you a bag of goodies every time we go there. Alright, so that's my little zip here. And I'm going to put everything into this, and this is going to be my temporary gym bag until I feel like I need something bigger. But I think this will be perfectly fine, so I can just, so I don't have to bring my purse with me to the gym, and we can throw whatever in this. So my husband usually sticks his wallet in my purse, and his phone and his keys and everything else gets shoved in there too. So we'll have this to just put all our stuff in. and it will be just for the gym. You tell I'm trying to kill time until it is time to go. I'm waiting for him to get home from work. He actually wants to go after work. We tried working out before he goes to work, but you never know what kind of day it might be at his job, and the last thing you want to do is get up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. to go work out to be ready for work at 4:30 in the morning. So he was like, if it's an easy day, let's go in the evenings. And he said today was pretty easy, so he wants to go. Okay. I think he's been watching a lot of reels on Instagram and gym content, and it's making him motivated, so that's cool. He is in his fitness arc, as am I, but we're finally on the same page with it. And it's awesome. We are both just like thriving. I put my headphones in here too. That's about it so far. I have just been sitting at the computer all day editing. I've edited 3 videos. 3, not 4. 3 videos. I can't make this finger come up if I do that. But 3 videos have been edited, exported, uploaded, metadata done on the video. It goes up tomorrow, and thumbnail. It's just been a computer heavy day because I just need to get a lot of that kind of stuff done today. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna go to Natchitoches for my friend's doctor's appointment. I think we're gonna stop and get breakfast, and then we're gonna get lunch on the way home. We haven't decided where lunch is gonna be yet. I don't know. But I think today's gonna be kind of a leg day, so we'll see. Maybe leg and a little bit of full body. Good morning. Hello. Cheers. We're having actually hot coffee this morning. I have already had my protein smoothie. And we're having a little cup of coffee here because we are gearing up to wash hair. But I do have a new shampoo to show you here. This is from Superzero, which is one of my favorite shampoo brands lately. They make the solid shampoo bars. And this one is for fine wispy hair, and it is formulated with keratin, chamomile, trioline, and bond builders. And it's supposed to give weightless lift and shine. So we're going to be trying this out today. I'm quite a fan of their shampoo bars. I really enjoy them. I have 2 that I'm still like using. These last a shockingly long time. And yeah, I'm just steadily working my way through my 3. I've been shuffling it up with the 2. I have one for blonde hair that I use to help keep these from getting brassy, and it actually works. And then I have one that is for hydration. And this one is for thin hair. So it looks like this, and it has a peachy color, so I can actually tell them apart. The other 2 I have are white and purple, respectively. And yeah. Oh. This one has a nice fragrance. They all smell good. They have kind of that natural kind of clean smell. This one smells particularly good. I like that. And yeah, these are just really nice, and I'm impressed by how long they do last. And they all come with a little bag called the shampoo bar saver, and this is when the shampoo bar gets really, really small and starts to break. You put it in these little muslin bags, and you can just use it like that. So you get all the product, no waste. They're like a really conscientious brand about waste and having good ingredients. This is every purchase supports the permanent reduction of plastic waste, microplastics, and carbon emissions. And this is meant to offer bounce, shine, lift, volume without extra weight. It has biome to nurture a healthy scalp and increase moisture levels with trioline from microalgae. It has it has the bond, which is for strengthening hair from the inside out to reduce breakage, deep penetrating bond building technology. And then it has the boost, which is to restore smoothness and shine, tame flyaways with vegan keratin and chamomile oil. And this one is meant for thin, fine hair, which is what I have. It doesn't look very thin right now. I do have very thin hair though. So I figured this one would be ideal for me to try out. And also this brand, the PR person that I spoke to from them, so nice. Like they just kind of reached out because I post content with their stuff, because I get the products through Octoly, and they actually just wrote to me the other day and just was like, hey, thanks for reviewing our stuff and we're glad you like it. Just very, very kind. And I was like, yeah, legit, like I truly thoroughly enjoy your products and look forward to seeing more of them when they get offered to try out, because I really do like them and I think that they are doing something really good here. But anyway, it's been in a bun and to the gym and hot summer, so it needs washing. Even though it's not like super dirty, it's time. Like I see a little bit of dirtiness of the scalp, a little bit of greasiness. Yeah, so we're gonna wash hair with that, and I'm gonna give this Strictly Curls Curl Define Lotion another go because I didn't give it a fair chance last time I used it. In the last vlog, I believe you saw, just like wasn't feeling good, so I didn't style my hair very well. So we're gonna give it another try, and I'm gonna use it in conjunction with the mousse or the foam that I really like, and a little bit of leave-in curl cream just for slip, because I just need some. And we're also gonna use the Olaplex volumizing blow dry mist. Now this I really do like. I can tell already like how thick my hair feels and voluminous. That's from this. This stuff's awesome. So that's definitely a win. And oh, and Ouidad did send me this. This is their no sweat post-workout mist. Good timing with this one, Ouidad. And this is to eliminate post-workout sweat and buildup from your hair. And you can kind of use it to refresh your hair, which is really nice. It says here to refresh sweaty strands. Shake well, hold 6 inches away from hair and spray all over, focusing on the root area. Let sit for 30 seconds, then gently shake out with fingers, cup curls, and palms of hand to reshape them. So you just kind of gently scrunch it. For thin or for fine hair textures, you can also diffuse to reshape curls, which would probably be the ideal way for me to do it, is to go with the diffuser. I did try this out once. Pumpkin's barking. I tried this out once after the gym the other day, and it did work pretty well. Like my hair still doesn't feel like dirty or producty or anything. Like I could get another couple days out of this hair if it just wasn't messy. Like if I actually styled it, we could stretch it. But this really did help, I think, with just making things fresh and look clean again without being a dry shampoo. It's a very interesting product right here. It didn't feel like it made my hair oily or weighed down or anything like that. It was pretty cool. I'm impressed. Ouidad has been impressing me across the board. I'm a Ouidad stan at this point. Based on the 2 products I tried, I'm in love with them. And I don't think their price point's too terribly bad for the amount of product you get, and their products I would repurchase because I enjoy them that much. But yeah, this is a really cool product. And let me just read you the description so I can describe it a little better. Recharge your post-sweat curls with invisible no-rinse formula made to eliminate salt buildup associated with dryness, breakage, and frizz, infused with volcanic ash and cleansing apple cider vinegar. This mist brings your curls back to life with effortlessly extend styles. Use daily or whenever you hit the gym. No shower needed. So yeah, this is actually just a pretty decent refresh spray. If you're in the market for just a refresh spray in the summertime when it's just hot and sweaty, yeah, you don't have to use that after the gym. Just saying. It's really nice. And it's a cool alternative to like a dry shampoo. It's different, and I enjoy that. But yeah, my brain is not with it today. When I made my coffee, I took pumpkin out, came back in, and had apparently just made a cup of hot water. I didn't even, not even that I didn't put coffee in the thing, I didn't even put the little thing back in the coffee maker. The espresso machine. You know, you have the little metal thing, you tap the coffee in and you just click it in. I didn't even put that back on. just put the cup over there and turned it on. I came back in and I was like, where's my coffee? It's just a cup of hot water. That's, oh, you doofus. Doofus. I've been doofusy lately. And I've also spent the last couple of days babying my lower back because She-Hulk over here thought she could increase her weight on the leg press machine. And I can. It's just that my form was not ideal. And so I kind of strained my lower back a little bit, which can happen if your back curves and your butt comes off the machine. You kind of curl your back sometimes. If you're doing too heavy, that can happen. And it just put some strain on my lower back. So it was a little tight the next day. Not that big a deal. But then She-Hulk here, dummy, decides to go get groceries and pick up 2 cases of soda at one time, in and out of the buggy, because I could. Not thinking about, I'm lifting something pretty heavy here, turning around, putting it on a conveyor belt for the checkout, and vice versa, and putting it in the car. And I also deadlifted one of those giant bags of ice that barely fits in my freezer big. Then I'm like, next day, why is my back so sore? Why does it hurt? Well, dummy. So I put heat on it yesterday and just been stretching gently and being very gentle on it. So we are just a tad tight today, but it's not hurting. So the gym tonight is going to be just upper body, kind of a deload session where you reduce your weight a little bit, and we're just going to focus on waist up and some cardio. I'm gonna go easy on the legs and hips and lower back situation. No deadlifts tonight. Man, I just now got good at like doing like Romanian deadlifts too. I was so proud of myself. I just got my form good, and then I go blow it with the leg press. And it's something I knew better than to do. I just wasn't thinking and paying attention to my form. I know that I need to be extra careful with my form when it comes to my back. And it was just being a little turd and thinking, oh, I'm gonna lift heavier, I'm gonna increase my weight a little bit. Because like I can leg press a lot, but it can also strain your back sometimes if you're doing it improperly. Yeah, pumpkin. Yeah, mama dumb. Mama's dumb sometimes. And I've done this before to myself. I know better. That's the thing, I know better. Just wasn't braining, huh? And I love leg presses. They're my favorite. I love leg day. I think leg day is every girl's favorite. It's just one of those things. And like dudes love upper body day. And it's like vice versa. Though I actually don't mind upper body day at all. I enjoy it too. I just can't do as heavy with upper body days. So I don't feel as tough. I'm just gonna work with some free weights, do some presses and lat raises. The only thing that will potentially like bother my back would be doing rows. So I might avoid the rows tonight or just do those on like the cable machine. I'm gonna do a lot with the cables, I'm thinking, and actually I'll do the rows on the row machine and not with free weights because it just gives me a little more stability. Say good morning, say hello, we're Monday morning, ready to start. So tell them what you did this morning. Say, I woke up and I chose mischief. Just absolutely chose mischief right here. We went outside and what did you do? Chased a bunny immediately. Yeah, chased a bunny rabbit. And then she got really fascinated by a line of ants and had to she just sat there just watching them, just with her little ears up, just so like hypnotized by a row of ants going back and forth, and she's just like, what are y'all doing? And anytime there was a straggler that got online, she ate it. Ants are her favorite snack. Aren't they? You like to eat ants, don't you? Yeah, you do. You little weirdo. Mm-hmm. See, I'm a little weirdo. I love outside time. Yeah, you heard me say your favorite word. Outside. yeah, if I don't take her out immediately now in the morning and like not just take her out but like spend time outside with her before it gets too hot and she gets to lay in the morning sun, that's her new favorite thing. She grumps at me. If we come back in too soon, she gets on the couch and growls at me. Not only growls, but she does this little ow thing. It's like a growl whine combination. She grumps at me because she wants to go lay in the sunshine for a little while. So we've been doing that every morning. I get a little sun on my legs and she gets a little sun on her body. And she loves it before it gets too hot. We get that sweet spot at about 6 a.m. to 7 where the sun is shining really nicely, you know, coming over the tree line, and the mosquitoes have gone away for the night, so you're not getting bit, and there's still a cool breeze in the air and it feels really good before it gets 100 degrees outside. It's the ideal time, huh, Pupper? She's been very cuddly lately. She's my cuddle girl. But she's been all about the hugs lately and the lap and the snuggies and the attention. All right, go play. Go find something to do. What, you want on the bed? You want up there? You want to get your monkey? She's wanting on the bed where she can get her monkey and cuddle with it. So I'm going to set her up there. If I put her on the bed and I'm like taking a bath and stuff, she'll stay. And she's got her little monkey toy that I showed in, I think, the last vlog. That's her baby right now, like her cuddle toy. She hasn't torn it up yet. She squeaks at it for a minute, kind of licks it, picks at it, and then she puts her head between the two ends and snuggles, and it's very sweet. Very sweet. Okay, let me get this hair washed because we were 20 minutes sitting here just rambling. What's new? I am great at rambling. Okay, hello. Hair's dry. And yeah, I think the curl lotion did a pretty good job with it. It's a little goofy because I need to kind of sort it out still. And still kind of in a light cast because I did add a touch of hairspray in just for a little bonus hold. Where is my hair pick? I have 3 hair picks and I'm constantly losing them all. It's on the floor. Just gonna kind of sort my roots here. But yeah, I think it did a great job. The hair lotion, I really like the shampoo. The shampoo has like that, gives you that squeaky clean feeling, but it also doesn't make my hair feel dry at the same time. Like I could kind of run my fingers through it. It's pretty neat. Like it had a light slip to it. Like if you're somebody who does not like conditioner, I feel like that's one you could kind of get away with not using conditioner with. It was quite nice. But yeah, I'm not really trying to break up the cast of my hair completely. I'm just kind of smoothing things out, getting it to lay the parting right. But I am going to end up putting my hair up in a little pineapple just for going to the gym. We'll test out that Ouidad stuff this evening. I actually sat down, wrote out a workout plan. I've become that person. I've gotten that far in. I wrote down a workout plan. We're gonna do upper body, shoulders, arms, and back. Upper back is the goal today. Now it's gonna be way too busy in there for me to film because it's gonna be peak gym hours. I do think the hair turned out pretty good today. Cool. So I'm going to pull that up in just a second. But after the gym, we are going to go get salads and share a cauliflower pizza at a restaurant next door to the gym. Clip in for a second. You know, I'm about had it with these allergies. Like, I thought allergies went away in the summer. Not here. Not for me. Not this year. So when we got groceries the other day, they have a really good elf display at my local grocery store. And I picked up some more of my Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Balm. I quite like this one. It doesn't do the best for removing makeup, but it's just very pleasant to use. and it kind of bounces out. Like, it takes a little bit more to melt everything down, but it's a really good clean balm at the same time. There's something about it I really like. I like the fragrance, I like the feel of it, the texture. It's just a very pleasant experience. It just takes a minute on like stubborn mascaras to get them removed. And I picked up a couple more of my Total Face sponges because mine are old and it's just time to replace them. So I picked up a little duo of that. I grabbed a replacement of my Halo Glow setting powder. I have light pink. I think this is just the shade light. It was all they had in stock. So we'll try her out. See how they do. How it does in comparison. It really doesn't look much different because the pink is really not that pink. I mean, can you even tell? So it doesn't really matter much. We got a new one of those. And then I also grabbed the brow lift, like the brow freeze, to try out, which we're going to try out right now. Because I just want to see what it does and how it works. And yeah, I got to get ready anyway. Very quick, light getting ready for the gym. Looks like this, just super duper clear. Okay, let me find a spoolie. A clean spoolie that doesn't have soap and brow stuff in it. Spoolie acquired. I'm just gonna brush this through my brows and like brush them up. So let's just, oh, it's so sticky feeling. That's so not how I expected it to feel. It's like gooey. Well, that's very satisfying. How much am I supposed to get here? I feel like that's way too much. Alright, let's try. Oh my, I can already feel them sticking up. Hello. Hi. This stuff might be pretty awesome. If this holds, if it holds through a workout, and look, I don't play at the gym. Your girl is like pouring sweat. I mean, dripping into my eyeballs, sweating. I work hard. I don't just go piddle around. So if this holds up throughout an upper body day and cardio, we might really be on to something here. Because it feels very bulletproof. I'm also growing my brows in more, letting the tails grow. I do shave a little bit off my tails just because I don't like how low they sit. I'm just letting them grow in. I don't know. I wanna let them grow in, kick. So I've got more hair here to work with. This feels really good. This is very satisfying. Like pasting them down. I love it. Big brows, da, 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 da. Okay, there I go with freaking Morrissey in my head again. Anytime something says anything big, I turn it into Big Mouth Strikes Again. I usually sing it in my head as Big Mac strikes again. And now we're big brows. Da, da, da. I can't even think of the words to this song. Big Mouth Strikes Again. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me throw on some SPF real quick. My favorite is this one right now, the Weightless Liquid Mineral Sunscreen. So I tried listening to Lana Del Rey's newest album today. There's a couple songs on there that I like, but it just don't hit like Ultraviolets. It just don't. I think, well, still my favorite album is Born to Die, the like extended version. I love Ultraviolence. I love Lust for Life. But the rest of the most recent ones, it's just been like a couple of 3 or 4 songs on there I like. I'm just kind of bored with the rest of it. It makes me sad. So I want to like it more. I heard Lana likes to bodybuild and do strength training. So I was like, cool, hell yeah, I'm with you, girl. And she hates World of Warcraft. Same. The passion in which I hate World of Warcraft is, it's pretty high on the list for me. That game is just the absolute worst. And she's talking about people it taking over people's lives. Yeah, that's why I hate it. I've seen what it does to people. It makes them just go crazy. The addiction with it is ridiculous. I don't know if people are still like that in the World of Warcraft. Like, do people still play this garbage game? It's not a good game. There's nothing to it. It's just running simulator. And argue with people online. But girl, I can just get on Twitter and do that. I don't know. I've never really liked MMOs that much. But World of Warcraft's another level. I just really don't like it. I played it for 2 weeks with a free trial back in the day. And I said, this is not for me. I've done leveled up a character most of the way. And I'm bored. What else can I do? Just run some dungeons with people? Big deal. Now, an MMO that I actually truly enjoyed, though, was the Star Wars one. Knights of the Old Republic. Oh my goodness, me and my husband were crazy with that one. We were into it. And they kept changing things and ruining it, and then microtransactions and all this stuff. It just got where it wasn't fun anymore. Like all MMOs, but we had a good little run with that one. I just play my Sims now every now and then. And I'm not quite obsessed with Sims like I was for a minute there. I'm bored with it again. I just have spells where I get hyper fixated on it, and then I lose interest. Okay, let's see if we can do a brow pin over this. I think it's working. We can do that. Yeah, okay, that brow pin does not go over this stuff very well. It's a last step product. Gotcha. But I gotta fill in some gaps here. What am I gonna do? That looks bad. It's splotchy. Wonder if I can. I just need to fill in a couple of gaps. That's all. That's all. Okay. This is working a little bit. A little bit. No, not really. Gotcha. Brow freeze. Brow lift is a last step. Okay, so we goofed on that. But other than that, I like it, and I am able to fill them in just enough to get by for right now. See, I got big brows, but they are sparse. This is good enough for today. But yeah, I just couldn't get into most of the newest album. Can't think of the name of it. Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard. Didn't really love Blue Banisters or Chemtrails. I don't know. Makes me really sad. Because I'm still a Lana fan though. I'm still a stan. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna do a little bit of, just to take down the darkness under my eyes a bit. Me and my friend Claire were talking about Glenn Danzig today. We were talking about like pets and got onto like pet names, and I don't know. We have like these weird kind of almost stream of consciousness conversations. I call them therapy sessions almost. Like we talk about some deep shit. We talk about some deep stuff. And really like it's those conversations where you think about it later and like really kind of evaluate stuff, and you're like, huh. They're just good, like pretty much like therapy sessions. And it's really nice. But anyway, sometimes they're just silly. And like we're just talking about like pet names and stuff, and about playing dancing and fun things too. And trying not to take advantage of sales going on right now because there's too many sales. Now these little summer sales. And just like challenging ourselves to do healthy things together and holding each other accountable. Which I think it might kind of work. I'm going to try it. I'll try anything once. Goofy, I wink. I'm like Elaine over here from Seinfeld, or the mom from Arrested Development. Don't tell me I lost my lash curler again. Which one of y'all took it this time? One of you took it. I also had like a really good conversation with my husband today. He had some downtime at work. And he's calling to talk to me about Teslas. But we started just talking about some other stuff too. It was a really nice chat. Judy chat. Yeah, me and him are coming up on our, let me do the math. We started dating in 2010. And it is what? 2013? Oh, no. 2023. So that's our 13-year anniversary. Is that correct? Am I doing math? So yeah, we'll be coming up on 13 years. I'm pretty sure we got together in 2010. I don't know. Now that I think about it. Yeah, because we were together 5 years before we got married. We got married in 2015. So, 13 years, isn't it? So this is when I failed math, is basic arithmetic. That's when I was not good at math class. Give me formulas. I could do formulas all day. I could do algebra. But if you needed me to add and subtract while I did that algebra and didn't have a calculator, you're on your own. I could just plug in the number in the formula where it went, but I couldn't guarantee you that number was the right number. But I understood the formulas. So I got half credits. That's what I skated by on in all my math classes, was half credits and begging for extra credits. Because I was one of those kids who was in the TOPS program and trying to go to college and get scholarships and all that stuff and things. And did I do any of that? No, I did not. Because I transferred to a optional school. You still get a diploma, but it's when it's work at your own pace and you can do your own thing. So I finished quickly doing that after taking half a year off, like I was in college or something. Took half a year off to be with my mom, and then switched schools to this optional school that was half day. And then eventually I went to homebound, where I just did my work from home, met with a teacher once a week. And yeah. But within that, the TOPS classes weren't offered at this school, and I just wasn't worried about it at the time. I just didn't care that much. I had bigger fish to fry. I was kind of over the whole high school thing at this point. Bigger things going on in life than worrying about GPA. High school was not a priority for me at this point in my life, and I don't regret any of that either, by the way. Yeah, I have no regrets about any of that. I think I spent my time much more wisely than worrying over grades and dances. Because none of that matters when you're grown. Just putting a little bit of blush on. Just a little bit of some of this makeup stick. Makeup stick and peach bombs from Wet n Wild. Just put a little bit of that on here on the high points. And then when I get plenty red at the gym, I just still like to look a little put together. I will put lip gloss on to go to the gym, because I think feeling cute at the gym, feeling good about yourself, makes you work out better. I also discovered a nice way to get some heat on my back. I turned my faucet on to really, really hot, and then just sat with my back to it and let the hot water hit my spine. It felt so good. And girl, my back feels good. I also did some stretches today, and yeah, and that's why we are still sticking to upper body. The brows are holding, so that's cool. All right. But yeah, this little tiny grocery store by my house has a fantastic elf display. It's pretty cool. So like, I can get stuff there that I can't find at Target sometimes, or other stores, bigger stores, especially because the display is like super hidden by the front. It's like over by the coin store machine, so nobody even knows it's over there hardly. Like, you don't notice it. It's by a door that doesn't even get used, close to customer service. But I will make a little beeline to it before I go get the rest of my stuff, just if I'm out of something, and then I check, see what they got new, because sometimes they got the new stuff. Now, if they would just get in those contour wands, I think the only thing they didn't have new were the little Charlotte Tilbury wand dupes. They didn't have the new SPF spray, and they didn't have the Halo Glow stuff, the liquid. But they had everything else that was new. They had like the O Face or whatever lipstick, or the little NARS dupe lipsticks. And they had a good range of the colors too, but I don't need them. There's not any shades in the line that I'm particularly interested in, for one thing. They look just very generic. I like a little bit of a unique color. The only downside, I think, is that some of the stuff does cost a little bit more. Like, it's marked up just a tad because it's kind of a niche grocery store. Like, they have a Wet n Wild display too over on like the health aisle, or whatever you would call that, like where body wash and stuff is, and like OTC medicine. So they have Wet n Wild Revlon over there, and I know for sure the Wet n Wild is marked up because these are like $6 there, so I don't buy them there. They used to have a good Milani display. They took out the Milani and put in Revlon. And it's not even like new Revlon items. Like, it's really old stuff. Then I'm like, why did you switch to this? You know what grocery store has a great makeup selection? Is Kroger. Did y'all ever go get beauty stuff at Kroger? They have an awesome range. I can always find good stuff there. And hair care. And they got a lot. Well, our local Kroger does. And it's not very close to me. It is very much an inconvenient location, because it's in like the busiest part of town, and it's just a nightmare to get in and out of. And I really hate that you can't push the buggy out the one door and that it locks on you. That I might have nearly gotten a fight because of that. Oh, it made me so mad. Because I was pushing the buggy. I was going to put the buggy back in the buggy corral. I am anal about putting the buggies in the corrals. I will walk them all the way to the store if I have to. Like, it's just a thing. I don't like when people leave buggies in the parking lot or around the store. So, me being nice, we didn't have anything in the buggy, so I went to go put the buggy back where the buggies go, but you have to go out the front door to get to this. I gotta push it through the front door, and it just stops on me and won't go. What is this about? And there's an employee, the cart buggy guy, standing 5 feet from me, and I look at him, I say, hey, what's wrong? I don't shop at Kroger often. I don't even, so this is new to me, right? I'm like, why doesn't the buggy go? He just looks at me, like literally just stares. And it was one of those ones where you're like, hello? And I was like, hey, I want to put the buggy up. Like, he's literally just staring at me. Just, like, with the dumbest look on his face. And I'm like, hey, why doesn't the buggy work? I mean, he can hear me. He can see me. He's intentionally just looking at me. And this little sweet lady comes in. She's like, oh, they won't push out this door because they have a lock on them or something. It's an anti-theft thing. I was like, oh, okay. Gee, thank you. That's all he had to say. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was trying to put it back up. And she's like, oh, yeah, you gotta bring it back out the other door. There's nowhere to put the cart out the other door. So you'd have to walk around the entire outside of the store to put it back in the front door. So, in my back pain rage, because I have buggy rage is what I call it. I have shopping cart rage. I might have just said F it really loud in the store and left the buggy there in the middle of the door and walked off while I glared at the cart guy. All you gotta do, I think, is like tweak a little, like push a button on the cart to let it go. Like, I think there was some like simple mechanism to just allow it for me to put it up. It was the fact that he didn't say anything and was just gonna watch me struggle. And I haven't been back since. Because F that store. Like, what kind of theft is that even stopping? Like, what's the point? You can still go out the other door. It doesn't make sense. You can still go out the exit. This was the entry. Like, really? I was putting the buggy away. I am that person that if somebody leaves a buggy next to my car and I see it, I will, when I get out of the car, look them dead in the eye and take the buggy and put it up. I'm a dick about the buggies. I'm going to be real with you. I am a total Karen when it comes to shopping carts. And no shame in my game about that. People need to learn a little bit of manners. And that's such a simple task. Such a simple display of some good etiquette, some nice manners, as to just walk the 10 feet to put the buggy in the buggy corral. Here, look. As someone who has days where they can barely walk and have been near collapse in pain, I still put the damn buggy up. You know how bad I want to just leave it in the middle of the parking lot? I don't. Because I'm not a dick. And an a-hole. Sorry. Little things like that just bring the rage out. And another one is when people just stand in the middle of the aisle with the buggy and everything, they're just blocking the entire aisle. I will accidentally run into your buggy with my cart. I'll just let the buggy kind of bonk right into you. Not into the person, just into their cart. And then be like, excuse me. And this is not, and mind you, this is not if they get out of the way, or they're like, oh, I'm sorry. This is those people who are just completely oblivious, and you're standing there and you're like, excuse me, pardon me. And they're just, me. Little Timmy's doing this, that softball, T-ball, bullshit. That's when the rage comes out. And that's why I don't like grocery shopping. I like to go to small grocery stores. Or when it is 6 a.m. when the grocery store just opens and there's no one in there. That is my time to go grocery shop. Okay. So I need to get the hair kind of up and out of the way so I can stop griping about shopping carts. Where did this come from? I'm also might be drinking my pre-workout here, which is called Super Coffee. Positive energy. I'm not sure if we're very positive right now. Positive energy. This has 10 grams protein, 200 milligrams of caffeine. And it is delicious mocha latte flavor, and it does not have sugar or carbs, I don't believe. Yeah, 0 added sugars and no carbs. These are not cheap. That's the only downside. They're like $5 a bottle, so I get them on sale. And when they're on sale, I stock up on them. No, they can't be $5. They're like 3 something. Because the big thing is $5. They do sell like a large thing of it. I also buy that. I buy a lot of coffee. I love coffee flavor. And I also have a bit of a crippling caffeine addiction on top of that. So, yeah. Okay. Can I ramble more at you? Possibly. I'll be here all night if you let me. Okay. I am gonna go put my shoes on and take the baby outside. Oh, first I gotta put the hair up. Why? I keep going into Macho Man Randy Savage lately. I did that in my video I posted today. I was like, oh, but I gotta put it on my face. What is happening to me? Freaking full on Macho Man Randy Savage. Is it the strength training? Is it turning me into a wrestler? I might absolutely love Macho Man Randy Savage though. I love watching the reels with wrestlers. Those like the 80s, early 90s wrestlers, they're so funny. The Ultimate Warrior is still #1, but Macho Man's the funniest. Him and Nature Boy Ric Flair, it's my boys. I really liked wrestling when I was a kid. And this is what we do to the hair pre-gym. It's just a nice loose pineapple situation. Very loosey-goosey. Now this will stretch out my root curls a bit, but what are you gonna do? I don't want to put any more effort than this. Hair, top of head, silk scrunchie. Sometimes I use an Invisibobble. The ones that look like a phone cord from back in your grandma's phone. We can do this situation, which I don't love. I don't love this for being in public. You just do a really high, very loose ponytail. This is basically how I sleep also. And it keeps the hair out of my face and off my neck. For the most part, good enough. And it looks okay for going somewhere afterwards. It is fine. If I'm feeling particularly fancy, I might take the ponytail out before I go somewhere. Because I do like to try to get it out as soon as possible. I don't like to leave it in this. But anyway, here we are. This is gym ready. I'm liking this eyebrow situation. Okay, I'll see you later. All right, good evening. We are home from a heck of an upper body, shoulders, upper back, triceps, biceps day. Just all of it. Even the chesticles got a little bit with the flies in there today. Whee. Look at these arms. My triceps are like huge. At least I have one strong, good muscle in me, and whatever, my lats are pretty strong. I did nearly 100 pounds on lat pull downs. I did 6 reps and had to go back down because my hands were giving out on me because I didn't use my lifting straps. I was just Did a little, you know. Anyway, yeah, did some cardio. Did a good little weight training session this evening. And then we went and had salad and split a cauliflower pizza for dinner. It was quite a nice evening. Not a bad way to spend a Monday night. And now I have soaked in my Epsom salts. It is time to wash the face. Okay. The brow freeze situation, or brow lift, whatever it's called, from e.l.f. Gym proof, sweat proof, fantastic. 10 out of 10. If you like some nice big fluffy brows, or nice big laminated brow vibes, that's the one. That stuff's awesome. I'm a little bit obsessed. Definitely will be playing with that some more. Ooh, knocking stuff over. But I figure we can get unbraided together because I want to show you this in action and test it out. I just threw my hair back in a clip right now. It's been in the little pineapple. I took it down before I left the gym and let it I actually stood in front of a fan, like a box fan on the floor, and just let my hair dry. I was so sweaty. And then, yeah, went ate dinner. Been home a little while now, and I'm just relaxing. I just have like that lactic acid buildup soreness. It's not the delayed soreness yet. We'll see if that happens. Probably will. My upper body doesn't tend to get too terribly sore. Sometimes I get sore in the tricep area, but as far as like mid back and all that, I don't get too sore. We'll see, because I really pushed myself today. I did 4 sets of 10 on all my cable stuff, like triceps, full arm pull downs. I tried doing some of these, the lat pulls on the cables. Ooh, that is so much harder than just a regular like lat lifts like that. Because these are hard enough with 5-pound dumbbells. I did a few with 8 pounds, but yeah, I was trying to do those with 10s. Just, you know, oh my gosh. Whew, I could get 1 set. So I went over to dumbbells and did some. And what else did I do? I did like face pulls. Yeah, but I did 4 sets of 10 on almost everything I did, except for when I did like super heavy. Then I went down, you know, to like 8 reps or 6 reps, depending. And then I went to a progressively like lighter weight, so I could complete my full sets without messing my form up. I'm trying to like, what they call it, progressive overload situation, or drop sets. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying. Anyway, it was a good workout. I feel it in the lat muscles for sure right now. Like back here. Oh, I can feel it around the ribs. It feels good though. And yeah, nice day. Ran into a friend. She was taking a class, so that was fun. I got to hang out with her for a minute and chit chat, talk to the guy who runs the gym a bit. This was good gym days. I enjoy those days. Alright, but we need to take care of this makeup, what I do have on, which is sunscreen and brows and a little bit of mascara. And I'm going to use the rest of my e.l.f. makeup melting cleansing balm. I got just a little bit left, so we're gonna work through that because I got the new one. I just love the way this one feels. It has that very cushy feel to it, and just this really nice, almost like, you seem to get like hibiscus or something fragrance. It's like kind of floral. I'm gonna do a quick double cleanse, and I'm gonna use the Dr. Janice Gross AHA BHA Daily Cleanser, one of my favorites. We are cleansed. We are all clean. Let's see what we're working with. Not too bad. Not too bad. Curls are intact. So got some ringlets in here. Oh, look at us go. But anyway, I'm gonna spritz a little bit of this in. They said to focus it, shake well, and focus it at the root. So we'll do that. I don't want to do too terribly much because this smells so good. All right, massage. We're gonna just give it all a good little spritzing. We're gonna hit it with the diffuser on cool. All dry. Everything is feeling pretty nice. Feels like it did before. Curls look okay. Except for the middle part. I never go with the middle part when my hair's styled curly because I just think it looks odd on me. Okay. I'm a side parter when it comes to the curls. Curly days. I like to part my hair in the middle when I'm wearing it straight or like blown out. Just one of those things. But yeah, I think the hair is looking pretty good. But so far, so good. I would not mind having like a travel size of this to put in my gym bag. I think that would be pretty ideal. Now, for the moment, I am going to put this up right here just so I can do my skincare. And then we'll let it really settle. But I do need to do some skincare. I dropped this on the ground, or knocked it off with my big old butt, and it broke the lid. So I have to very carefully get the lid back on here like that. But yeah, so that happened. This is Pericone MD Acne Relief Gentle Exfoliating Toner with salicylic acid. I've been using this lately because I've been sweating a lot. So it's been a good one for this time of year. Been switching between it and the fresh rose one that I like. Really make sure I get around my brow area. I have a lot of I get little ingrowns and pimples around my brows and clogged pores. It's probably from all the brow products. All right, a little sad lid back on here. But yeah, the glass, totally fine. The plastic lid broke. I fell on ceramic floor. I'm like, that's amazing. Drunk Elephant's A Shaba Complex Eye Serum. A little pump of that. And we will give the eyes a little bit of love. I'm gonna take it all around. Now I'm gonna take my Bare Minerals Ageless 10% phytoretinol night concentrate. It's very thin. Soaks right on in. Bring her down the neck. Where's left? Back of the hands. And we're gonna follow that with a bit of an occlusive layer. This is the Meaningful Beauty Age Recovery Night Cream. This is with melon extract and also retinol. I'm almost done with it. It's not my favorite thing, but I've got a couple more uses in there. Actually, I think we can finish this up tonight. All right, and final step here. I am gonna add a little bit of the Lifting Eye Cream. I just feel like I want a little more moisture around the eyes, and this is a very moisturizing product. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit. Again, treating it kind of as occlusive, because it's a thick, kind of a rich eye cream. And that is skincare taken care of. Let's see, are we almost done with this? Is this an empty? I got one more use. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna use it up tomorrow, the rest of it. We're gonna put a little lip mask on. This is a Colleen Rothschild Butter Lip Mask, my favorite. Now we are done with skincare for tonight. Hair is taken care of. It's gonna go in a pineapple bun on top of my head in a little while for tomorrow. And we will deal with whatever it looks like tomorrow. I think tomorrow might be a little bit of a date day for me and my husband. I think we're gonna go see a movie and probably go get lunch somewhere. Yeah, so I think that'll be just a nice way to spend our Tuesday. They have a discount at the theater on Tuesdays, so they do like all day matinee prices. So I think we're probably gonna go fairly early just to beat crowds. And now the hair's gonna go into a bun in a little bit. Right before I lay down, I'm gonna put it in. Hello. One of these things. Telephone cord situations. But I think the hair is looking pretty good. Here's a better look at it. So yeah, I think I like the Marc Anthony so far, the curl lotion. It does remind me a bit of the Ouidad. I mean, not quite as nice, but pretty good. And yeah, we're a little scraggly, but that's because I didn't really scrunch out the crunch. I just kind of let it do whatever. So I'll probably run a pick through it again tomorrow and really kind of get it sorted. Good enough for now. I'm definitely so ready for bed. I've been up since 5. It's almost 10. Workout days, I'm like always like, okay, time for bed now. Especially working out in the evening, that kicks my butt. Like if I work out in the morning, I'm energized, ready for the day. If I do it late at night, I'm pretty wiped out. I can't stop yawning. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.